Alright everyone, I have a vehicle that is not going to be for everybody, but for the person that needs one like this is a good one. This is a 2004 Chevrolet Express cargo van. This is a 1-ton van. It's the 3500 model. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you need a heavy-duty work truck, then this is the one for you. I'll start her up. First of all, I'm doing this in the shade, and I'll get you guys a better view of everything, you know, out in the sun when we get out there, but it's about 95 degrees out today, so I want to try to stay as cool as I can. But also, I can tell you, this air conditioning is amazing in this van. It is ice cold. I mean, as hot as it is today, this cools right off. Okay, let's see. First of all, let's start here. This vehicle has, as you can see, 195,392 miles on it. All right, there are no check engine lights on, and the only warning light on, besides the seatbelt one there, is the airbag light. This vehicle needs a clock spring. It's a piece that goes in here, in behind the steering wheel. It's probably like 150, 200 bucks for the part, and say another 50 or 100 whatever to put it in. I have a budget on how much I spend on fixing a vehicle, and I felt there was a few other things that were more important to fix on this. Like, for instance, I put brand new rotors and brakes on the front of this truck, and let me tell you, that's not a cheap fix on a 1-ton vehicle. I also put a not brand new, but a new throttle body and intake in this van. So I needed it to run good and stop good. To me, that was more important than getting rid of a little warning light. So that's going to be up to whoever buys this van. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to be cheap enough that you'll be able to afford to fix that. The interior for a cargo van with almost 200,000 miles on it is in amazingly good shape. Obviously, you know, you see some on the armrest, wear and tear there. It actually has the cloth seats with armrests, and they're reclining, which to me is huge in a cargo van. Because when there's no place to put your arm, it's really frustrating. But if you have this, that makes your life so much more comfortable. The driver's seat's in a little worse for wear spot. As you can see, it's a little worn here, as it should be. Now, throw a seat cover on this thing, and you got like brand new seats. The floor is, of course, vinyl, and as you can see, it's actually in pretty darn good condition. All right, like I said, I'll take another whack at this, you know, out in the sun. Overall, you can see, you know, the wheel wells are good. You know, it's got a little of the paint rubbed off there, but no rust at all there. Going around the door, as you can see, the door frame, very nice shape. Door panel. Oh, one oddball thing this van has, it does have power door locks. So that's actually kind of nice. If you need to get into the back, you don't have to run back there with a key. All right, going under here, as you can see, no rust. Coming along the side. Oh, I know what I do next too. I'm sorry. Tires is the next thing I do. All right. Left front tires, you can see that's an 8 lug hub, because that's the heavy duty. This tire, I would say, is in very good condition. That's probably almost 80 to 85% of the tread. All right, coming back to the rear tire, this is even in much better condition. That feels like almost 95% of the tread, and as it should be, that's a nice heavy duty, good gripping tire, which you're going to need because this is a rear wheel drive vehicle. So anybody that's going to buy this will already know this, but you want to have good grabby tires. This one, not as good as the other side. That's probably more like 70%. That's more like the other front tire. And this one here, yeah, 70%. So we got one really good tire on it, and the other 3 are okay, but you know, that's up to you what you want to do with the tires. There is no spare on this truck, I'll tell you that. All right, first of all, body. Right front fender, probably a real easy fix. But it does look like, you know, it's got a couple, you know, little dents here. As you can see, it's just tin, so it's no big deal. All right, passenger door looks to be in very good shape. There's your 3500 right there. It does have some dings and little scratches there, which you got to kind of expect on a cargo van. All right, here, let's go around the door. You know, because the main thing you don't want is to have yourself a rust bucket, okay? And that's not the case here. And here you can see the nice passenger side, and on the floor, I mean, of course we cleaned it, painted it up, you know, made it look really nice, but it still was a good condition to begin with. It even has a nice little headliner there. All right, let's close this door. All right, it's not a sliding door, it's got swing out doors, and truth be told, this door right here has a hinge issue. what did my guy tell me? One of these hinges, I forget which one, either this one or this one, I think it's the top one, is getting a little loose. So the door doesn't hang exactly proper. I mean, you can close it and everything and lock it, but I got to let you know that, you know, sometimes when you slam it, it doesn't slam exactly right. But again, 195,000 mile cargo van, and here you go. This vehicle, actually, when we got it, had plywood all inside of it. So if you want that, I have it around the back of the building, but it was in such a good shape, especially the floor mat and everything, we figure, what the heck, you know? We usually don't get them in this good a shape. We'll leave it this way, but if you want that plywood, you can have it. There's your walls, obviously a little dirty and everything like that, but not, you know, not that bad. And you don't need, no bins, nothing like that in there. Of course, this door shuts like that there, and this one shuts. Make sure this is all like that there. And as you can see, you know, even the weather stripping pokes out a little bit. Oh, another really good feature on this van, it's got the 2 windows here. That's very important, especially in Jersey. I don't think you can go on the Parkway if you don't have windows. But safety feature-wise, you really want those windows. And as you can see, other than some minor dings on this side, it's actually in very nice condition. It's quiet, it's nice. All right, here's your the right rear doors. You can see there's a little dent here. And again, you know, for an 04, with this mileage, it's in terrific shape, but it's not going to be perfect. All right, here's the back of your van. As you can see, it's got the center high mount stoplight. Nice rear bumper. But here, we'll take a look underneath. And you can see it's got all the heavy-duty suspension, heavy-duty rear end. You know, everything you need, except as you can see right there, no spare tire. It's got the carrier, but I don't know where the wheel went, so that's that. Now let's close this up for you. All right, close that side, and then I love having the power door locks. That's nice. And that side, and as you can see, except for a couple minor little dents back there, still, this is actually going to be a presentable vehicle for your business if that's what you want to do with this. And again, it's got all these little dimples in this side. I think that's from, like, you know, stuff banging from the inside out, not from the outside in. And as you can see, you know, a little tiny little dent right there, but again, all minor stuff. And as I said, I don't see one bit of rust. But we'll take another walk around the outside of this baby when we come back from the test drive. Front of the van looks fantastic. All right, obviously it's got something, you know, holding on right there. But other than that, looking at the front of this baby, it actually looks really nice. And I'll give you guys, see if you guys can get a little look underneath here. I don't know if you can see this or not, what's going on under there, but give you an idea. You can see it's all the heavy-duty stuff. And like I said, I did a brand new brake job on it, so you have nothing to worry about. And look at this, even a little light underneath works. All right, oh, another really good thing in my opinion on this baby, this is a 6-liter V8. It's not that stupid 5.3. This is the heavy duty one. You can already see, look at the moisture coming off of the air conditioner. That's how hot it is today. All the fluids are good. I've pretty much gone over this thing. Make sure you're getting a nice running, really, really good running truck. All right, let's close this up. All right, and I'll step back so you guys got a good look at the front of this baby. Very nice. Oh, and check this out. It even has a New Jersey State Inspection sticker good until March of next year. So I guess that's probably almost 9 months left on the inspection. And it looks like the windshield's pretty good. Okay, next step is we're going to take it for a ride. And then, like I said, I'll go over the whole thing out in the sun so you get a much better look at it. And I'll be right back with you. All right, we're going to go for a ride now. And normally I try to put this on a tripod. You know, so it just does a less shaky video and whatnot, but unfortunately there's nowhere to put a tripod in an empty box back there. You know, I usually attach it to a seat or something, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, and I'm going to videotape while I drive. All right, and here we go. Fortunately, they have the road closed for construction, so this isn't as dangerous as it may seem. I'll tell you, I really love this 6-liter engine in this thing, and as you'll be able to see, it gets right up to speed. No problem. Heavy duty transmission, shifts right through the gears. I mean, look at that, we're at 50 miles an hour already. No problem. Let me roll this window up, and that way it'll give me a little less wind noise. All right, there we go. Roll the window up, and look at my hand's been off the wheel, as you can see, and we're going straight down the road. So this van does not have a front end problem either. I gotta tell you, this is just, it's so impressive how good this van runs. It always ran good. It just had a slight miss when it was idling. That's why I had to put the throttle body on it. But other than that, this thing is just so strong and runs so nicely. All right, we're going to turn around here. And like I said, I'm going to demonstrate the brakes to you guys when we get back. I'll show you how we do that, because it had a horrible high speed, especially brake shudder, from touching the brakes, because the rotors were all warped. So that's why I ended up putting, like I said, brand new rotors on it. Here we go again. Look at that, 55 miles an hour quickly. Yeah, the other thing about the brakes was I just felt that was such a safety concern. It was better that I just do that. It cost me quite a bit of money to put those brakes on, but you know what? I feel good that somebody will be going home with safe brakes. Now, what I'm going to do is pull into the parking lot across the street from my place, let go of the steering wheel, and slam on the brakes, and that way I'll show you that, hopefully the brakes grab good. It won't wildly throw the steering wheel one direction or the other. It doesn't tell you a whole lot, but hopefully it'll tell you enough to show you that, yeah, we got good brakes. So I'm going to bring the camera back, show you this. Go over here where I know there's some stuff, and I hit a pothole. But other than that, it did stop actually very quickly. Now, the one thing I'm curious about is, does this vehicle have rear anti-lock brakes? Because I thought I heard an ABS pump go off. So I'm going to go check that out right now. Well, as soon as traffic goes by, that is. I'm going to go up onto the gravel and see if I can tell if it's got four-wheel ABS or rear-wheel ABS. All right, let's go up here. I'm really glad that the road's closed going the other direction, because it's a lot, like I said, safer when I'm using the video camera like this. Now, as you can see, we're on a gravel road, and let me hit the brakes. Oh, hey, good news, everybody. Yes, this has four-wheel ABS, so that is fantastic. I could just felt the whole pump going, and that it didn't skid on the gravel. So, hey, great, in my opinion, fantastic safety feature. All right, as I promised, we're going to take a quick walk around this baby outside in the sun. And just, to give the quick once over again for you guys, just to give a little recap, this is a 2004 Chevy 3500, which is the 1-ton cargo van, okay? And it's got, what do we got there? 195,393 on the odometer. So, ice-cold air conditioning, not a whole lot of options. It does have the trailer tow thing. If you're towing something, you can change the shifting points. Power door locks, it's about the only option. Oh, radio. Here, let's see. Check that out. I didn't do that before. How do we do this? There we go.
Reach 1,000 bar on NYCDC anniversary 0811-262.
All right, so it does have a working radio. Oh, somebody always asks me, check the horn. Horn works. Wipers. Let's check those. Yep, and your wipers work. So yeah, pretty much everything I can see on this thing does work. All right, and like I said, to finish the video off, I'm just going to take a nice walk around. It's actually a really nice metallic gray color, I would call that. And interestingly enough, I didn't even have to paint the wheels. This thing actually had nice, clean wheels on it. Usually on cargo vans, I end up painting the wheels, but didn't have to on this. Well, like I said, here we go. We'll get a nice view of the entire van, except the roof. I don't know what condition the roof's in. I can't get up high enough to see, but it's not all caved in on the inside, so of course, that's good. But like I said, there's not a bit of rust on this thing. Good inspection sticker. It's basically all good about this van. And of course, the best part, obviously, is going to be the cheap price. So basically, if you need a second van for your workers, or you are going into a small business on your own, this is a good, very inexpensive way to start. And as I always do, I hope this goes to someone that needs a real good vehicle. Thanks.